Hello and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Today let's look at a relatively new beer from a well-established craft beer brewery in Japan, and that is Kiuchi, or as they're known more commonly as Hitachino Nest. And this beer is called Hitachino Nest Mosaic Hop Lager. Mosaic Hop Lager, and this is a session lager at 4.5%, and it is brewed with Mosaic and Amarillo, so it's not completely a single hop beer. Kiuchi has been around for a long time. Their sake brewing business began in the early 1800s, and they're located in Ibaraki Ken. They started brewing beer in 1996, so they're among the early craft beer breweries in Japan. They also make wine, spirits, all sorts of things, and they produce a lot of beer, and half of their production goes to the United States. They export to over 30 countries around the world, and they're one of the few places that has a brew on premises facility where you can go and make a recipe and brew the beer and then turn up again 2 weeks later to bottle it yourself. And they have a brewery where they also, a brewery location, newer brewery location where they grow hops as well. They've got about 15 beers in their regular lineup, and you see them in supermarkets all over in Japan, not so much in convenience stores. Their Japanese classic ale is a very interesting beer. They make different varieties of it, including one in a cedar cask. And they also have a brewery in Korea. So they're quite prominent in the craft beer scene in Japan. Well established, and like a lot of the more established ones, they don't perhaps get as much credit as they deserve. In any case, this is a new beer from them. On RateBeer, it has only one rating, 4.10, which is very high. And on Untappd, 24 ratings, 3.91, also very high. Mosaic hops were developed in the United States, in Washington State, by a very prominent hop farmer named Jason Perot. And his company is called Select Botanicals, and they also go by the name of, they have a hop breeding company, and it's called HBC for short, and which is why you see a lot of hops which don't have a name given to them yet with HBC in front of them, Hop Breeding Company. And Mosaic is actually a cross between Simcoe and Nugget, and it's been very popular since it came out about 8 years ago or so, and it's used a lot in single hop beers. It is good for aroma use, for flavor, and for bittering as well. So it does all kinds of things. Let's give this one a go, shall we? So as I said, this one has not just Mosaic but also Amarillo in it, and we should give it a try. This is considered a pale lager, or hoppy India pale lager, 4.5%. No information on IBUs, international bitter units, that I know of. Yeah, they don't say here, and they don't say on their website either. But let's give it a go. Okay, it is not a very inspiring color. Very kind of pale yellow brown sort of color with a half a finger of lightly fluffy head, and carbonation is very barely apparent here through the light. Okay, wow. The aroma has kind of a deep sort of sweet note of fruit, something like dates, berries, fermented apple, and it's very, very lightly floral. Very interesting aroma, flavor. Get the berries. It's got some light tropical fruit, maybe mango. Nice tingling hops. Has a rather minerally sort of mid-palate, and I think the hops kind of go up there and sort of tickle the taste buds along the sides of the tongue. It's very, very interesting. Sort of medium body for a session beer, for sure. Kind of medium body, and very clear and clean hop flavors. This is very tasty. I wish they had done it just a single hop. So, I mean, definitely you get the Mosaic out of this. Maybe Amarillo is making an interesting combination, producing that kind of tingling note. Mosaic is often teamed with Citra. They're very good hops that work well together. Citra hops. This is Amarillo, which is also a very nice hop. Nice, clean, tasty, yeah, and sessionable as well. Once again, this is called Hitachino Nest Mosaic Hop Lager, a session hoppy India Pale Lager from Kiuchi Brewery, Hitachino Nest. Give it a go. You might see this around. I don't remember where I saw this. I think it was in the supermarket. Yeah, give it a try. That's it for today. Please subscribe to the channel, and let's learn a lot more about Japanese craft beer together. Take care. Bye-bye.